Hey, what's up guys, it's Ivan back here with another video. Today is going to be just another little update of how the Squat Everyday program is going. So today was day 24. I hit a top set of 180 and then I did a back off 5x5, back off 70% of 5x5. I've recently upped the intensity on the back off sets from 60% to 70%. The reason for that is because I just kind of felt 60% was a little too light. Once again, like the overall theme here is that I'm kind of tippy-toeing around this program. I don't want to burn out like last time I did. Last time I just went in too hard and developed this hip issue, was pushing way too hard. So this time around I'm kind of being really careful in the approach. So I started off with 60%. I did it I think for about a week. I have to go back to my journal to see. I think I did about a week, maybe 10 days worth of back off sets of 60%, and that was going well. Like my body was getting accustomed to squatting with a bit more volume, but I wasn't getting the response that I was looking for. So the stimulus was not strong enough for the body to adapt. So I bumped up to 70%. Today I think is day 3 of that. I think day 2 or 3 of the 70% back off sets. Along with the 70% increase, I've also introduced a somewhat slow eccentric in the squat. The reason for that is that I feel I'm lagging a little bit in my quads. There's a sticking point just above kind of 90 degrees in the angle. I kind of pop out of the hole quite well, and then I seem to sort of hit this little pause almost. It's almost like the body's transitioning from using the hip to the quad, and the quad is not as strong as the hip. So there's a bit of a grind there, like a little sticking point. So I'm going to try that out. I'm going to try 70% 5x5. I'm going to try to do that every day. So 5x5 every day with a slow eccentric, see how it goes. I might have to titrate it over the following week just to work out how my body's coping. But yeah, that's for the squat. That was 180, 5x5, 70%. And then I also did a deadlift off the floor. I haven't done that probably for a good month. I've been focusing on the 4-inch block pulls, and I was quite mindful of doing off the floor deadlifts, just because of the fact that it's hard to recover from, and especially doing so much squatting, sort of ass to grass squatting. I do want to kind of throw a deadlift fatigue cycle there as well. So I hit 200, which is fairly good for me. I hit a top set of 200. I kind of did singles, big jumps from 60 onwards. And then I decided to do 5x5 of my regular block pulls. That kind of moved really well. So the deadlift is kind of obviously on the whole, when it comes to the Squat Everyday program, you can't be prioritizing 2 major lower body lifts, squat and deadlift. You have to kind of favor one, and obviously with this program it has to be the squat. But I don't think I've gotten weaker. I've just kind of maintained. And also the block pulls are hitting the hamstrings well enough that I'm not getting any pains or strains anywhere. So I think around this time I started getting the hip pain. Last time I ran the Squat Everyday program, I started getting this hip thing that I had. I'm pleased to to notice that there is no such thing. I feel fantastic. I feel fresh. There are no pains. So things are going really, really well. So it's day 24 and I'm quite proud of that. The squat is at 180. I guess I could squeeze out 190 if I really rested and came back. So this is a sort of a daily max. It's not a true max, but I'm happy. I'm happy how it's going, and I might do another one of these videos, a little kind of review once I hit 30 days, mark the month. But yeah, day 24, it's gone well. Let's keep it going. Catch you guys.